Chiefs and Mahomes, you should have took the -12. If you're a betting man, you should have took that -12 because, oh man, it was a blowout. I think it ended up being 10-41. Bad, bad whooping. It was just simple. Chiefs. It's a lot of those games today of just one team outclassed the other team. Period. End of story. That was the game. One team was purely better than the other team. Mahomes killed them. The only reason they scored a touchdown is because Blaine Gabbert came in and scared every Chiefs fan and hurt their heart, praying and wishing that praying and wishing that Chad Henne would come back immediately. We need bring Shane Buechele back up, man. Because Blaine Gabbert is not it, okay? That can't be the backup. One of the main takeaways of this game, a lot of people are going to say is, Pat's ankle again. Pat, in maybe the third quarter or so, got rolled up on, tweaked his ankle. He comes towards the sideline limping. We go to, I think might have been at halftime or whatever, and he comes back and he plays and he looks fine. He doesn't move very much after that. Not a lot of movement from Pat, and I think that's when they just are like, hey, we're up 30s plus. This is the end of your day. And here comes Blaine Gabbert just throwing picks like crazy, right? But overall, Chiefs, I think at some point we're going to have to talk about the penalties with the offensive line, because there was a moment where they had to sit Juwan Taylor, and I think the only reason he really got back in the game was because of injuries. Because Donovan Smith got hurt, so Prince Tigwanogo had to move to left tackle, and Juwan had to come back in. There was no more penalties from what I watched. Like, I did have the sound off, and I was kind of, flipping around, watching the Cowboys get stomped in. So I didn't see a lot of the very end of the game. So, but no more penalties. The line is I think we're back to that where the line is going to be scary here and there. Just from the penalty standpoint. This is going to come around full circle. I just hope it's not in the playoffs, or in the Super Bowl, or costs us some type of Super Bowl or whatever. We've already been through that. The offsides from D Ford. No. But this is going to come back around eventually, and they're going to call this on Juwan Taylor in a moment somewhere down the line. They're just building up to it now. So I wouldn't be surprised if in some of these big games they just take Juwan Taylor out just to get the eyeballs off of him getting off early. So yeah, it's a little worrisome. I think that's the only thing to be worried about here. The secondary was destroyed the Bears up front, destroyed them. Could have had a little more pressure from the defensive line, I guess, but that's just real nitpicking, And I just nitpick the Dolphins, but that's my takeaways here is, the defensive line and Chris Jones and them boys, they didn't have to really do a lot to get to Herbert, but it could have been better. They could have got to him quicker on some of those passes. He held the ball for a long time. Yeah. Offensive line, get it together with the penalties. Please just lay off Juwan Taylor just a little bit, Let the man breathe. Jeez, every tackle does it. If we're doing this year, it's going to be a lot of false start calls this year, and it's going to be frustrating. But yeah, good dub from the Chiefs and them guys. Oh, Taylor Swift was at the game. Taylor Swift at the Chiefs game, got to see Travis Kelce catch a touchdown, sitting in the up there in the suite with Mama Kelce. Yeah, that's going to get talked about a lot. Travis Kelce got Taylor Swift up to the Chiefs game. Man, crazy. And we showed out. We showed out in our Taylor Swift game. So that's good to see, Hopefully that means good things. Taylor's been tearing it up this year. So I hope that little juju rubs off a little bit on the Chiefs and, we can go on our own little world tour.